Yes, y'all YouTube, welcome back to the channel with some more Assetto Corsa. Now guys, this is my Honda Accord Euro R Spoon Sports from 2003. And what I wanted is I wanted some sort of like track information in the cockpit. So this is the Honda Accord 2 litre Sport from 2020 from the HESI car pack. And this has satellite navigation in it, so it has the actual GPS navigation in the cockpit on an LCD display. And I thought it'd be really cool if I could take that out of this car and put it into my car. So this is kind of like a little tutorial video on how to take the satellite navigation out of this car, and this is a really good donor car for this. So again, this is how to put navigation in any car in Assetto Corsa. So again, this is the Honda Accord 2 litre Turbo Sport from 2020 from the HESI car pack. So if you've got the Assetto Project Revival and the HESI download, you'll get this HESI car pack. Now, it looks really cool in this, but I kind of wanted it to look in mine kind of like it was maybe like a tablet that we've like sort of like mounted to the dash. So as you can see, this is what it'd look like when you've actually ported all the parts over that you need for the satellite navigation. And what this is going to do, this is going to display a track map on the screen. So it's going to show you your GPS location on the track map, and it'll show you every corner in succession as they come up in real time. It's basically just a track map on a screen in the cockpit. So you only need basic knowledge of like Blender, because I only have basic knowledge of Blender, and I know my way around KZeditor quite well now. So the car that you're putting it into, when you've put it into Blender, you want it in collection 1. So any car that you're doing any mod to has always got to be in collection 1. And then as you can see, I did start deleting some parts off this, but we only deleted the wheels. So I'm going to show you all this in real time. So everything to do this mod here now, so to put the satellite navigation into any cockpit in any car, so navigation into the cockpit. And by the way, it does seem to have like music and stuff built into the navigation system. I just don't know how to get that to work yet. So stay tuned for that. So this is just me deleting everything off of this donor car, all the parts and all the dummies that I don't need. And when you're using your donor car, the donor car has always got to go into a new collection, and it's got to always go into collection 2. And that's just so none of the new parts that go in get renamed. It's something to do with Assetto Corsa and just the way the game reads the named parts for the cars. It's quite complicated to explain, but don't worry about it. Just do the Blender arrangement like this. Collection 1 is always the car that you're doing the mod to. Collection 2 is always the donor car, so when you've stripped it basically. So it might look a little bit confusing or a little bit complicated at first when you start with the whole car and you start with all the dummies, but as I say, I'm going to do all this in real time, and I'm not going to do any edits. So this is as difficult as it is. And there were no information on YouTube, there was no information on Google on how to put the navigation into a car that doesn't have it. It was just non-existent information on how to do this. So I did it in one attempt. It took me like 40 minutes. So I thought it was worthwhile me doing this quick tutorial video. Hopefully you know how to use KZeditor. Hopefully you know how to unpack the LODs for the car files for the KN5s. There's plenty of videos on how to do that on YouTube, and how to set up your folder beforehand with all the textures and all the car files that you need for this bit. But this is literally the whole process of stripping down your donor car, taking away all the dummies, all the dummy nodes that you don't need, and just being left with the satellite navigation. Now, when I've stripped it all down, I do keep in the actual floor mats, and I do keep in some of the actual cabin dash centre trim. You might be able to remove more of that, but for this particular tutorial and for the way I've got it to work, the parts, once we've stripped all the car down, the parts that we're left with on the screen and the dummies that we're left with on the screen, they're the ones that I would recommend in keeping. I may be able to refine this process at some point, but once you've seen me strip all this down and got rid of everything that I believe we don't need, you'll see how actually clean all the parts are and all the dummies and the nodes are that we're going to put into the car that we're keeping. I hope I'm explaining this well. If there's any questions or anything that you'd like to ask regarding this process, please feel free to drop them down in the comment section down below, and I promise you 100% I will respond back to the comments as soon as I've seen them. When it comes to Assetto Corsa, and if there's anything that I can do that I can make a quick video on, that I can explain as simple as possible for you guys, just to be able to get the information as quick as possible and to be able to accomplish what you want to do. If I can make that video, then God willing, I will make that video and put that on the channel for you guys. I'm sorry about the absences in the videos for Forza Horizon 5, and I'm sorry about the absences in the videos for Gran Turismo 7. Stay tuned for the Forza Horizon 5 Japanese cars update. I'm just excited for that. I'm sorry that it's going to be one new car and then cars that Forza decided to take away from us and then give us them back, but at least there's some new JDM cars so I can make some new content. I'm going to jump back on Gran Turismo as well. Gran Turismo 7 for me was something that I just needed to leave alone for a little bit and just let the updates weren't putting that much content into the game, so I thought I'll take a step back from Gran Turismo 7 for a few months and I'll let the updates sort of stack the new content up, and then when I go back on it, it'll feel like I've got some content there to make videos on for you guys to watch on the channel. Don't forget to hit the bell notification icon to get notifications on all the new videos as soon as they hit the channel. I want to say a big massive shout out to all the subscribers who have subscribed over the last few months. Your support is appreciated so much. I want to say a big massive shout out and thank you to all the existing subscribers and all the subscribers that have been here from .day. I hope you know that you guys made the channel, and if it wasn't for you guys watching my videos, I wouldn't have carried on making the videos, so your inspiration is really appreciated, so thank you. I've tried to step up the whole making videos and editing them. We've changed the software that we're using, so hopefully the quality of my videos will be a lot better. As I've said before, I do suffer from a lot of gremlins when I'm making videos, but I think it was literally just using poor programs. So I've gone through the programs that are just downgrading my video quality when I'm exporting, and I'm using newer programs now for the editing. I'm using newer programs for editing and newer programs for recording. So hopefully everything's just going to be a lot cleaner, a lot nicer, a lot more polished. Stay tuned, because I'm going to be working on some new titles and some new end screens, some new graphics, just to freshen the whole channel up for everybody. So yeah, I'm just really excited about 2023. I hope you guys are. I'm really excited that I went back to Assetto Corsa, because the amount of fun and the amount of customization and the things that you can actually achieve from not actually having that much knowledge of these programs. Like I say, my knowledge of Blender is really, really, really basic, and I'm being really truthful with you guys. It took me quite a while to get my head around Case Editor so I can use it and I can retexture cars. And once you get your head around Case Editor and the way it works, it's really quite fun, and the whole process is really quite fun. So sorry if I'm babbling on a little bit, but this is basically me just stripping away everything that we don't need, and I really had to just record this in real time and not speed it up, so you could just see that it's not that difficult. It doesn't take that long, and when you've actually stripped all the parts away that you don't need, these will be the parts that you do need that you are left with. Again, I'm hoping this video is quite helpful. I'm hoping it will help you guys do some mods to your cars. And again, if you haven't got the navigation system in a car, this is how to put navigation into any car in Assetto Corsa. So this is the navigation mod for Assetto Corsa. I'm just trying to get the algorithm in YouTube to pick up on my keywords a bit, as the algorithm is very hit and miss with just promoting my videos basically, and just giving us some exposure. So again, every like and every comment and every subscriber really does help the channel. So when you've got all the parts that you're left with, that's all the parts that you'll have in collection 2. You can just select collection 2, select all the parts, then go over and use the move tool and just move them up and just move them, align them to the dash where you need them. Now, like I say, with this car, I'm kind of building this car from the ground up. So I'm building the car with the interior the way I want the interior. So that's why it looks very bare at the moment. So this was one of the things that I thought was key to get into my actual car build before I build any more of the dash up or any more of the interior. So basically, this is just me aligning this with my dash now. And again, I thought I'd do this from start to finish in real time with no editing, just to show you guys it's not that complicated, just to show you all the, because it's really complicated for me to explain like the parts that you would need from the donor car. It's just a lot easier for me to show you the process of me stripping it all down and deleting all the parts that we don't need. And I hope it's quite clear there, all the parts that we do need. Some of them parts do have drop down sections in them, but if you do the deleting of the parts of the donor car the way I have, it's really easy and it'll just work like this, and you'll just have to work with all the parts the way I am. It won't be confusing, it won't change. I hope I'm explaining this really well. So again, guys, I hope you're enjoying the videos. Smash the like button, smash the subscribe button. Feel free to leave a comment in the comment section down below. If you want any tips or there's any questions that you need answering on Gran Turismo 7, on Assetto Corsa, on Forza Horizon 5, please feel free to ask me them, and I'll do my best to answer them to the best of my knowledge. If I don't have the answer straight away, I'll do my best to jump on that game and just try and work out whatever it is that you need answering and then get back to you straight away. I'm going to try and be a lot more helpful in my videos in 2023. I've had a few constructive criticism comments where it's just like, maybe slow down, but I do suffer from ADHD, so it is kind of hard for me to slow things down. Doing the voiceovers, I don't find very natural at times, so like you do have to bear with me on these. Any constructive criticism whatsoever, please feel free to drop that in the comment section down below. It's all helpful and I appreciate all of it. We're going to be uploading some more content on Assetto Corsa. More content on GT7 and more on Forza Horizon 5. So once you've done all the stripping down of your car and you've exported it in the correct scale, exported it to the correct folder, you want to jump into CASE editor. You want to import what you've just exported, so the just created fbx.file. You want to import that into CASE editor. And then you want to import the persistence file from the first car, so the car that you're keeping, the car that you're doing the mod to. You want to load that persistence file first, and then you want to load the donor car's persistence file. So all the textures from them parts will be applied automatically, and you won't have to go through and manually select them textures for them parts. So if you just do that procedure like that, all the textures will be taken care of. You don't have to worry about that. And then just do the 2 bottom settings like you would usually do. And then I'm just going to fly through this bit really quickly, as some parts you will have to change the transparency on them. So on this car for me, I just have to do the headlight lenses, I have to do the rear light lenses, I have to do the rear window, front window, both side sets of windows. So if you just bear with me 2 seconds while I just get this done. And like I say, guys, K's editor was one of them things that at first, again, it does seem quite daunting, and it does seem quite complicated to get your head round. And every car will suffer from some parts needing to be changed. The transparency will be on false and you'll have to change it to true. But once you've worked with a car long enough, you'll know where them points are and what points do need changing. So that process won't be too long. And as you can see, all the textures have applied to the new parts that we've swapped in to the car that we've modified with the satellite navigation. And other than that, guys, that's really all you need K's editor for, to be honest. Is just to apply the 2 sets of textures and just change anything from false on transparency to true. And then you'll just save that as a KN5 file. And then we'll just go through and we'll just drop that in to the Assetto Corsa folder. So I'll just show you that now. And again, guys, I've tried to do this in real time with no editing, so please bear with me if it's a little bit hit and miss, a little bit rough, a little bit shoddy. I just thought it was the best way for me to explain this whole process of how to put navigation system in any car in Assetto Corsa, and it'll work and everything. So as you can see, that's my original car. Just bear me 2 seconds. That's the car that we've took out, and that's what it looks like in there. That was the easiest car I could find for a donor car as well, for this satellite navigation system. So we'll go into this folder here, and to make the navigation work, you'll need this file. So this is like the most important part of the whole mod, because like without this file, as you can see, that's where the navigation actual data is to make the whole navigation system work in the car. So without this actual file and folder, your car won't actually, the navigation system in the car won't actually work. So you want to just copy that folder, and this is how simple it is. Sorry, I'll just change to that car there. I'll just jump down into this folder, and I've already just copied and pasted it in there, and you just copy and paste it in there, and literally that is how to make the mod work. So the blender part's how to put it in, the K's editor part is how to sort all your textures out, and then that part there is the actual data part. So now what I'll do is I'll change the name of the KN5 file that we've just exported out of K's editor with the mod. We'll just rename that. There it is. 2 seconds. Sorry, guys. I've been doing so much on projects lately, it's just insane. So basically you want to change the name of that file. So just rename that, but just copy it. Come out there, go into that one, click rename, click paste, there you go. And then just drag that in there and just go replace, like that. And that's literally the mod done. The mod done. Now I'll always do that, update previews, just so Assetto Corsa can go back through all the files in the actual car folder. And I'll just show you there now that there's the mod. We've changed the KN5 file. There's the mod. There's the navigation system in the car. And now we're going to go to drive. And I always go to Monza when I'm doing my test drives on my cars for the mods. And again, I've tried to do all this in real time, guys. So there's no editing. So just bear with me if them little transitions from like one part to another don't look that cool or flash or anything. I just wanted this to be really informative. I do have traffic on Monza, but that's literally just because I've been driving on the Assetto Project Revival. I've just been driving on that lot, so that's just why there's traffic on here. I haven't changed it. And as you can see there, guys, we have working navigation system in my spoon. Now I'll just give this a quick little test drive around here. It's not going to be tidy or nothing, so don't be dubbing me on my driving. I just want to show you that this actually works. This mod works. This is how to do the mod. This is how to put navigation, the navigation system in any car in Assetto Corsa. have it all up and running and working and that. I'll show you that you can hit stuff and it doesn't break. It's fully working. There's nothing wrong with it. There's no errors. There's no glitches. As you can see, it reads the track information perfect. Yeah, it's basically just satellite navigation, GPS, LCD / tablet attached to dash-in cockpit display. Yeah, guys. Hope you're enjoying the videos. I'm really enjoying Assetto Corsa. Really enjoying making content on this. I just hope the algorithm highlights my videos a bit more, pushes them. I do think some of my videos deserve a little bit more attention. I do think they are worthwhile, people seeing them a little bit more. So AI algorithm, whatever you are, if you're listening, please just bump my videos a little bit. Please, come on. Because I couldn't find any information on how to do this, or anybody doing this mod, or anything whatsoever like this on Google or on YouTube. So this is how to put navigation system in any car in Assetto Corsa. Everything you need to know. You can come off the track as well. So there's a crash. We've done a spin. So I mean, there's nothing better to do a test on the GPS track information than that. And there you see, guys, look how cool that is, man. Did you see the way it just righted itself? When I seen it do that, I thought, yo, that is sick. This deserves a video. So again, guys, if you're enjoying the video, smash the like button, smash the subscribe button. Feel free to leave a comment in the comment section down below on what you think to the video. What do you think to the mod for Assetto Corsa? You do have to apologise and excuse me, I am full of cold at the moment. It's absolutely freezing here in the UK. Absolutely freezing. So other than the rest of this little quick test drive, just to show you the sat-nav works and that, and you can just go around and do laps, and it reads other tracks as well. I've tried this on the Nürburgring. I've tried it on the Assetto Revival project. But them roads are quite long, so you don't actually really see that many bends or curves on the actual display. So I would mainly use it just on actual race tracks. That's where it seems to fit the best. And just for my spoon build, my Honda Accord Euro R spoon sports race car, I just thought it were really nice. I didn't really want a track display on the screen. I would have preferred it in here. And I know somewhere on YouTube there's a Civic flying around that's got a laptop inside, and I do know that you can actually pay for that mod on some guy's Patreon's page. But I just thought, yo, this is free, this is quick, you can do this yourself for basic knowledge. I did it in 40 minutes on my first attempt. It works, it doesn't break. And I think I've showed you everything that you need to know on how to use it, and how to do it, how to accomplish it yourself. Yeah, so if there's any questions regarding this mod or regarding anything I've covered in the video, please feel free to drop it in the comment section down below, and I will get back to it straight away, 100%, I promise. Smash the like button, smash the subscribe button. Feel free to leave a comment in the comment section down below. Do not forget to hit the bell notification icon to get notifications on all the new videos as soon as they hit the channel. Stay tuned for more Assetto Corsa. Stay tuned for more Forza Horizon 5. Stay tuned for more Gran Turismo 7. Until the next video, happy racing, stay safe, enjoy this mod, it's free, peace.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face, tell me that you love me.